Yeah.
My name is Scott, and I have always loved being around the water. A dream of mine was to one day own a lakefront property of my own. For years, my wife and I have driven around the state looking at property. Sometimes we were serious, and sometimes we just needed something to do, but we were always dreaming. Now the dream has become a reality. Come join us as we attempt to build our very own off-grid cabin on Lake Lot 9. The first out of my business, we've got to get this 2x4 out and scooch it over enough so the panel fits between these two.
Okay.
That's the most important thing. We get that out and get the panel in,
Okay.
then we can finish insulating, and then when he comes, it'll all be somewhat ready for him to do his thing.
All of that color, one color, you know.
I guess I should put a battery in it. Will you hand me that? Okay. That's a good way to start it.
Yeah.
See, there's already one time I didn't have to get up when she was here. See? I'm getting there. Now what we'll do is we'll put the box mounted on this post.
And then put that back.
Put this one right up against it.
Oh, okay.
But
Gotcha. Okay.
just want to eyeball here for a second. I'm not really sure how that's supposed to be. What do you think about that high?
Yeah. I didn't know if there was a standard way to do that or not.
It probably is, but
Okay.
what's wrong with that? start thinking about something for me.
Uh-huh.
So we got to run the ground wire out
Mm-hmm.
and the 30 amp wire that's going to power this out.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
I tripled that rim joist under there.
Okay.
So that rim joist comes out to about right there.
Okay.
So in order to drill down to run the wires through, you're either going to have to come back out here,
Mm-hmm.
and then when you put your wall up, you're going to have something sticking out there that you're going to have to build around or something.
Okay.
Or we could run it out here
Mm-hmm.
and down the front of the beam, which then that would make it visible from the porch. But you're going to have to do one of the two.
I think it'd be better if it was visible from the porch. It's not going to be like
Right.
that visible, right?
Well, no, we'll put some pretty
You
conduit.
can put some conduit around it or something.
I agree.
Did I say it right?
No, I just
To me,
I was 50-50, so sometimes all you need is somebody just to say it.
Yeah. Didn't want anything while we were watching the movie. Did I ask you how your ball game was?
It was good. Hand me that hammer that I just set down somewhere over there on the table. Nail it. See,
So it's supposed to come through the side?
well, it goes. It don't go in there at all.
Oh.
So I've got to figure out a workaround for it.
Oh.
It needs to go beside of it, but that probably ain't the right thing to do either. So even though I'm going to have to remove the insulation out of here
Mm-hmm.
when we come back,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to take it all in today because I want to see it all.
Right. Okay.
I'm weird like that.
No, no.
I'm curious. It turns out they are right. You just have to know how to hook it in there. Which obviously he's going to do all that, but I want to make sure I got the right stuff.
Yeah.
So your All right, so we somewhat have the very oversized electrical panel put in. Had to move this stud over so it would fit. And then I've got my wires for my 4 circuits ran in here. And then we'll come back and bring in the power wire from the generator or wherever where the power's coming from. We had to redo the porch light because I've got a wire running from one light to the other light. So we had to rerun it to keep it from being in the way of this box so it would go under it, so that should be safer. So we'll go ahead and insulate everything just so I can see what it's going to look like. And then we can always, I'm just going to tack this piece up and this piece up, and that way when it does come time to wire all this up, we can get it all out of the way. Cool. Good thing the heater's off.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look what I did.
Well, now you can just stick your knife down in there and
Yeah.
in that crack, just finish it off. That happens.
Okay. 1.5. 135.
35.
Felt like it.
Did it
Sorry.
feel? I too had to learn that the hard way.
Yeah. I figured that out midway through last time I was here.
And then you slept since then?
I forgot.
You already cut it? We'll keep them, but we're not going to put it on the ground. Those are stakes and tie downs.
Yeah.
How you supposed to say that? Yes, sir, Viv. It's a yes, sir, Viv. 12-pack of liquid waste gel.
Well, okay.
Toilet.
Put a bag in it, I suppose?
Yeah.
Okay.
It comes with them too. 'Cause I'm not sure what that is yet. Oh, that's your that's your toilet paper holder.
Well, we gotta have one of those. Well,
And it goes right there a bit.
isn't that cute? Good to death.
And until we get something.
Oh,
Right.
yeah. Oh, absolutely.
How about I just put them right back in there?
Yeah. Hanging around somewhere. What's the weight limit on that thing?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I definitely have to set that up on something.
What?
We'll get us a stack of 2x4s and set it down that way you don't have to sit down so far. That's a long way down. But that's
Good luck.
Go on now. He's one of those fence post drivers. I guess you're not brave enough to hold that, are you?
I guess I could down lower. Do you want me? Yeah. And there's one.
So you don't have one, does it? Like it feels solid, but it also feels like it's still going a little bit.
It is going.
That right there feels like it's going to be it.
Oh man, really?
So we're going to keep hitting anyway. I'm just going to change something. I'm going to go ahead and knock some out of my way. Again, I'm going to apologize for the lighting in here. Eventually we'll get all that straightened out. But the first thing we did today was get the electric panel put in, roughed in. I'm well aware that that's 3 times more panel than I need. But again, it was brand new. Bought it off a friend for 60 bucks. And it's in there and we're going to use it. So, put it in. I've got my two 15 amp circuits. And I've got my two 20 amp circuits. Should have done all 20 amp in hindsight. I guess you live and learn, but here we are. So, got that put in. We had to move this stud over so it would fit. Got that moved. This piece of insulation here, I just barely got it stapled in because we'll have to take it out because we'll still need to put the supply wire, a 10-2 wire, 30 amp to come in to power the box. And also run the ground. I've got the ground wire here to run to the that six AUG or whatever you call it. So got the ground wire to go down. Then we've got the supply wire that needs to come in. And then one of these 20 amp circuits is for the little kitchen area / bathroom. And the other one is going to run outside, and I'll just run it into a junction box. Leave that breaker off. That way I'll have the option of having electricity outside whenever I need it. So got that in. Got all the rest of the insulation done. So we're officially insulated. Except for the floor. And to be honest with you, I didn't have any intentions of doing the floor. But I've got enough insulation probably to do it. So I started it today just to get those bats out of the way so we can have some room to work in here. You saw me do that right toward the end. One of these I bought extra. It was my own fault. The other one, they printed out an extra one on the sheet, and I kind of had to buy it or do a whole lot of legwork to go back and redo it. So I've got 212-ish square feet there, plus what I already put down there, so it's probably enough to do the floor. And I'll have to come back, I realize, and put some kind of wire or something up to keep the critters out of it, but we'll see how that works and play that by ear. So then, I bought the missus a private level place to do her business. There's the little toilet. We'll have to set it up on something because it's way too short, especially for me. But you got a place to go in the private. That's going to be temporary, obviously. And then we drove the ground rod in. The second place we tried, we got it about 6 feet and hit the solid rock. So one of two things: either 6 feet is going to be good enough, or that one's not coming out. I'm not taking it out. Or we'll just have to drive a second one, and we'll just see what there's a guy coming to help me wire all this stuff up, and we'll let him decide. Just keep in mind that we are not building any kind of code, although we're trying to make it safe, so we don't have to be inspected or anything. And then this is my wire coming out. Our outside outlet and our feed wire is going to come up and through the wall here, and we'll put some kind of conduit that looks good to come out and down. And the reason is, for those of you who have watched from the beginning, I tripled the rim joist up, so the rim joist is wider than the base plate. So in order to go down through the floor, I'd have to come out about 1.5 inches away from the wall, and then we'd have to hide it some way, so I don't want to do that. So we'll go out the front and we'll figure it out. But anyway, that's what we got done. Until next week, y'all find something you love to do and do it till it hurts.